think so. And what supermarket lets you win a car for shopping there? And then throws in another car for good measure. Do people have a good time shopping here? Well, I'll tell you. When you reach into a shelf and pull out $5,000, you're having a great time. This supermarket has already given away over $2 million, and they're ready to give away more. What supermarket are we talking about? Supermarket Sweep. So today, who's got the Calumet baking powder? Les and Tasha. Okay, you're on. Who's got the Angelosa Cup Ramen? Brenda and Cheryl. Okay, you're on. And who's got the Lidocaine Anti-Itch Cream? Alex and Cindy. Okay, and you're on. We're ready to play Supermarket Sweep. And here's the host of our show, David Ruprecht.
Thank you. And welcome to Supermarket Sweep. It is true. We have given away over $2 million. So, what do you say? Let's go for $3 million, huh? To that end, I think I'll give each team a free minute and a half to use in the big sweep. There you go. And now we're going to play our mini sweep, one if you can pick up 10 seconds in a cash bonus. So, first players, get your hands on your buzzers. Here we go. If unpleasant odors make you give your nose a squeeze, spray carpets and upholstery. Tasha.
Febreze?
With Febreze. Very good. Febreze Fabric Refresher. Okay, Les, that's 10 seconds. Let's see if you can add $50 to that. Get that specially marked Febreze Fabric Refresher back to me within 30 seconds. 20 seconds or less, I'll double it to 100. And go, Les. Go. Just made it. Boy, are you tall. That's $100. Congratulations, Les. All right, Les, you can just catch your breath for a second. We'll relax. And we'll see who else we have play. Hi, Cheryl.
Hello.
Would you please tell us how you know Brenda?
I've known Brenda for over 20 years. We were best friends.
You've been best friends for 20 years, Brenda? You've gone through a lot of changes together, haven't you?
We sure have.
Yes, and what do you do now, Brenda?
I'm a stay-at-home mom and I homeschool.
And how about you, Cheryl?
I'm also a stay-at-home mom.
How many children?
I have 4 children.
And how about you, Brenda?
I have 2.
2. Okay. Alex, tell us how you know Cindy.
She's my best friend. We've known each other for about 2 years now.
I see. And what do you do, Cindy?
I'm a full-time college student at Cal State San Bernardino.
Studying?
Communications.
Uh-huh. And Alex, how about you, sir?
I'm a child care provider.
Yeah, now, Alex, as best friend, you say, or Cindy, excuse me, you say that Alex has an interesting sleep pattern?
Yes, he likes to sleep on the floor surrounded by throw pillows because he says it makes him feel like a genie in the bottle.
Wow, so if you rub him 3 times, will he give you wishes?
I wish.
All right, Les, now, will you tell us how you know Tasha?
This is my lovely wife of 1 year and 8 months.
1 year and 8 months, but who's counting, right, Tasha? What do you do, Tasha?
I'm an engineer with Caltrans, the state of California.
Oh, there aren't a lot of female engineers, are there?
No, there aren't.
Why is that? Is that a...
Well, I like math, and I think that a lot of women don't like the technical things, and it might be a right-left brain thing that a lot of women don't have.
I'm terrible at math. I have no functioning left brain whatsoever. And Les, what do you do, sir?
I'm a grad student, and I'm also a substitute teacher.
All right, you guys ready to play the game? I suggest we get on with it then. So let's give our first players a chance to pick up some extra seconds. And that means that Les, Cheryl, and Cindy will see you guys in a little bit. All right, now today we're going to find out if you know the real thing when you see it. We're going to play a game we call County Fair. Now I'm going to show you an item that you might see at any one of America's great county fairs. Your job is to tell me what it is used for. Now, this tool is called a molinillo. Now, it's carved from a single piece of wood, and it was introduced by Spanish settlers in the early 1700s. Now, do you think it was used to pound avocados for guacamole, or froth and mix hot chocolate, or grind dried peppers into powder? Add 10 seconds to your score if you get it right, 30 seconds if all 3 of you get it right. So lock in your answers now. 1, for pound avocados for guacamole. 2, froth and mix hot chocolate. 3, grind dried peppers into powder. Okay, lock in your answers now. 1, 2, or 3. Tasha, there we go. What did you say, Tasha?
I said number 1, pound for guacamole.
You thought it was an avocado pounder into guacamole. Same thing. How about you, Brenda?
I thought it was to crush red peppers. Number
And
3.
you thought it was to grind those peppers into powder. Alex, sir.
I also thought it was to grind peppers.
And you thought it was to grind peppers. Well, let's see. The correct answer is number 2. It is to froth and mix hot chocolate. So unfortunately, I can't give anybody 10 seconds there. This is a great one. Now, listen, stay with us. When we come back, there'll be more games, more chances for our players to fill up their sweep time. Welcome back to Supermarket Sweep, and let's say hello again to Les and Cheryl and Cindy. Okay, guys, let's play our comment game. I want you to take a look at this list. These are 6 types of pasta. Okay, now I'm going to make a statement that could be associated with one of these items. Get your hands on your buzzers. Get ready to tell me which item. Here they are. Manicotti, Radiatore, Rotelle, ziti, farfalle, and rotini. Okay, so I'm a little chunky looking. Some people say I remind them of a small pagoda with rippled edges. Okay, so Cheryl?
Rotini?
No. Les?
Manicotti.
No. Cindy?
Ziti?
No. I feel for you guys on this one. It's a Radiatora is that one. All right. Here we go. I look like a teeny-weeny wagon wheel. Cheryl?
Rotini.
No. Good guess, though. Yes, Les?
Ziti.
No. Cindy?
Manicotti?
No! The rotini made sense, though, Cheryl, because it's a teeny-weeny. It's a rotelle is that one. Okay, here's the last one, thank heavens. I love it when people look at me and say, stuff it. Cheryl!
Manicotti!
There you go! Yes! Okay. Oh, that was fun. All right, now we're going to move on to our next game. It's called Twisted. So what we've done here is we've taken a product name and we've put kind of a funny twist to it. You need to untwist it and give us the correct product name, okay? Every time you do, you earn 10 seconds. Now, for example, you wouldn't find beverage filters called Mrs. T, but you would find some called
Mr.
Coffee. All right, then you know how this goes. Okay, jump in when you think you know what it is. You wouldn't find a dried fruit product called Moon Butler, but you would find one called Les.
Sunmaid.
Sunmaid, there we go. You wouldn't find a bread spread called Aqua Hat, but you would find one called... You wouldn't find a bread spread called Aqua Hat, but you would find one called... Cheryl.
Blue bonnet.
Blue Bonnet, there you go. You wouldn't find a beverage called Polynesian Jab, but you would find one called... Les.
Hawaiian Punch.
Yes, it is. You wouldn't find a candy bar called Cashew Sadness, but you would find one called... You wouldn't find a candy bar called Cashew Sadness. Cheryl.
Almond Joy.
Almond Joy, there you go. You wouldn't find a scrubbed sponge called Irish Dull, but you would find one called... You wouldn't find a scrub sponge called Irish Dull, but you would find one called Scotch Brite. All right. Here's the last one. You wouldn't find a cheese called River to River, but you would find one called Cheryl.
Lake to Lake.
Lake to Lake is what you find. All right. So let's see. Lex's team has 2 minutes. Cheryl's has 2:10, and Cindy's team has 1:30. Time for the round robin game. Partners, come on up here. All right, guys, we're going to play scrambled letters. This is your last chance to pick up some extra seconds. Every correct answer is worth 10 seconds. I have 6 of these. 60 seconds are up for grabs. Okay, here's your first one. Hands on your buzzers. Mustard. Bun. Cindy.
Hot dog.
That's 8. Okay, switch, everybody. Here's the next one. Salty. Small. No pearl. Salty. healthy, small, no... Tasha.
Oyster cracker.
That's it. Okay, change places. Here's the next one. Daily. Hill. Cindy.
Vitamin.
That's 8. Okay, change places. Here's the next one. Shredded. Grated. Brenda.
Parmesan cheese.
Let's see. Okay, switch. Here's the next one. Aromatic. Brown. Cindy.
Cinnamon.
That's 8. Okay, change places. Only 10 seconds between each team. Here's the last one. Oil. Salad. Tasha.
Vinaigrette.
Say, yes, that is it. Oh, you guys are great. Let's see here. We have Les and Tasha with 2 minutes and 20 seconds, plus the $100 you got in the mini suite. Cheryl and Brenda, you also have 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Cindy and Alex, you caught up a bit there. You have 2 minutes. Okay, who's going to run the big sweep? Who's going to run? Les and Cheryl and Alex. Don't go away. When we come back, you will see Les, Cheryl, and Alex running through our aisles like wild because they have a chance to win $5,000 here on Supermarket Sweep. For the big sweep. All right, Cheryl and Brenda, you have 2 minutes and 20 seconds. You'll start first. Les and Tasha, you also have 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Alex and Cindy, you have 2 minutes. Okay, take a look out there. Everything you see in that supermarket is up for grabs. You can fill as many carts as you can want, all right? Now listen carefully. These are the special big money makers we have for you in the market in today's big sweep. Now, the biggest moneymaker in today's big sweep, and I do mean it is big, is the $300 movie. So during the sweep, you will hear my voice announce, activate the TV monitors. Now, each TV monitor out there has a different clue that'll help you find the movie we're looking for. In our video center, we have a whole bunch of different movies, but there's only one copy of the film we're looking for. Now, you get that movie in your cart or over the line before the final bell. We'll add $300 to your total. Also, we have the Jolly Time is Money game. Now, some of our Jolly Time popcorn boxes have a token inside. So shoppers empty the popcorn boxes until you find a token just like this one. Remember, just one of these per team. Now, to save time, have your partner rush on over, pick up the token so you can get right back to your shopping. You know what that token is worth now? $150. Also, bring back the amount of candy we need, and that's going to be worth $200. And don't forget our bonus specials worth up to $250. And the team whose runners sweeps up the most money in merchandise and bonus prizes wins the game and the right to go for $5,000 in cash. Okay, runners, get ready. The clock is set at 2 minutes and 20 seconds. That's when Cheryl and Les will take off. On your mark, get set, and go. Go.
Oh, they have the same sweep time. Cheryl and Les are two shoppers headed in opposite directions. Cheryl's first stop is for $19 packages of Huggies. But let's see where Les wound up. Looks like he's hamming it up in our meat section. But these hams, they go for close to $30 each. That's great shopping.
One.
Okay, go, Alex, go!
Well, it didn't take long for us to get a market full of shoppers as Alex of Team 3 rockets toward the back of the store. He promptly begins loading his cart with popular packs of Pledge Rabbits for about $14 each. And over in the health and beauty aisle, Cheryl's looking to achieve a healthy big sweep total by stocking up on $17 containers of Benefiber. She had to reach high for those top shelf items. She got all 5, and now she's moving on for hair care products. Alex has moved on to our deli, where he's loading up those expensive cheeses. And Les right behind him filling up on hams. Hey, if these guys got together and grabbed a loaf of bread, they could make a couple of dozen tasty sandwiches. But this is no picnic. It's serious shopping. Here comes David with a somewhat serious announcement.
Activate the TV monitors. Activate the TV monitors.
Cheryl sees not smart as her first clue. Hey, look, that M&M bonus matches his shirt. Over at the opposite end of the store, Les gets his first clue. It's not smarter. Now, if you're not smart and not smarter, just what are you? Les is going to try to find out by getting his second clue. But Alex Alex is already at the monitor. He sees the clue, but it looks like Les saw it as well. As Les makes his way toward the video center, Cheryl darts in front of him. By now, they've both probably guessed the movie they're looking for is the Jim Carrey comedy Dumb and Dumber. But since there's only one copy in our shelves, the $300 won't go to Who's Quick. It'll go to Who's Quicker. And it's Cheryl. But does she grab the right movie? Hey, Mr. Cameraman, show us that movie on the bottom of her cart. Yes, that's it. Les is back to work in the market. He's going to try to sweeten his big sweep total at our candy counter. But he has less than 30 seconds left to get that dollar's worth he needs. But let's check in on Alex and Team 3. He's busy in our health and beauty aids aisle, grabbing those blue boxes of Noxzema. But hold everything. I hear instructions coming from the counter.
Cheryl, don't forget the popcorn.
Cheryl must have heard her partner as she races to our Jolly Timers money display. But she doesn't have much time to find the token. Wow! Turns out she didn't need hardly any time at all. That's a big $150. And this is the end of the sweep.
Wow. Whoa, all right, that's it, everybody. Come on back. Thank you, Randy West. Okay, the official checkers are standing by. Just a few seconds. We'll find out which team has the highest total, which team's going to be looking for the $5,000. Don't go away. Welcome back to Supermarket Sweep. All right, our checkers have entered all this merchandise into the registers. All that's left for us to do now is to hit those total buttons and find out who won the big sweep, who's going for the $5,000. All right, Alex and Cindy, we add up all your groceries. It gives you a grand total today of $713. Les and Tasha, you got the mini sweep earlier in the game for $100. We add that to all your groceries. It gives you a grand total today of $681. That puts Alex and Cindy in the lead. All right, Cheryl and Brenda, let's see. You got the movie game solved, Dumb and Dumber. That's $300. You also got the Jolly Time popcorn token. That's $150. And you have a big M&M's behind you. Let's see how much he's worth. It's worth $200. And we add that to all your groceries. It gives you a grand total today of $1,418. Cheryl and Brenda, with the game. Thank you all for playing. We have some great gifts for you. Okay, guys, now there's $5,000 out there just waiting for you. It's in cash. You got a minute to find it and 3 clues to help you out. Remember, your hands have to be on that money before the final bell. Okay. Before we started, you chose envelope number 1. This is your first question. As soon as I finish reading it, the countdown starts. You ready? Good luck. Aye, said the pirate. This is one of life's easy pleasures. I don't even have to dig for these chocolatey...
Treasure. Go. Come on, Kimber. Okay. Take the shape of a racetrack and combine it with what you might call a person who is between 12 and 20 years old. Circle someone who is between 12 and 20 years old. 18. 18 of Academia, I think. Oh, that's 17. Okay. Take the shape of a racetrack, an 8, and combine it with what you might call a person who is between 12 and 20 years old. 8 years old. Young 8? Figure 8? Figure 8? No. 8. 8. You just gotta stand there for a minute.
Your best shot. Take the shape of a racetrack. A racetrack.
Oh, uh-huh.
Oval, and what you might call a person who's between 12 and 20. Oval team. Oh. Sure, it's so easy now. You got one. $200. We add that to your sweep total, gives you a grand total of $1,618. Congratulations. This is David Ruprecht. You're welcome. Say goodbye for Supermarket Sweep. Listen, the next time you're in a checkout stand and you hear the beep, think of all the fun you could have on Supermarket Sweep. We're going to follow Jim over here. Tell us where it is, Jim. Oval, and you would think it's figure eight.
I think it's figure eight racetrack. That'd be some racetrack, huh?
A racetrack. I'm thinking of horse racing. There it is. Oh. All right. Okay. All right. That's it.
This is Randy West for Supermarket Sweep. Supermarket Sweep has been an Al Howard production.